Please like and subscribe for more amazing content. I'm actually closing in on 10k subs, so please help that dream become a reality by clicking that subscribe button now. Share this channel around, and let's get into the video. This video, I'm going to be teaching all of you how to aim like this. No, not like that. That was a mistake. Like this. So about 2 years ago, I made a video entitled How to Aim Like a Pro, and it was a banger. So now we're doing how to aim like a pro. Get it? Part 2 and 2. You know what? Never mind. It wasn't that funny. Anyways, the last video got about 55,000 views, and people gave pretty strong feedback saying it helped them a lot. So here we are doing part 2. And the reason I'm doing this is literally that video is like 2 years old now. It's very outdated, and I missed a few things that I feel like I needed to add in. So here we are. We're doing part 2. But before this video starts, I want to give a huge shout out to all my members. They mean a lot to me, and remember, if you guys want to join the channel as a member, check out the link below and you can get some pretty awesome perks. Thanks to all the members on screen right now. You guys mean a lot to me. Let's get into the video. So last time I split the video into 4 parts and said these are the 4 bases of how to aim like a pro. I need to correct this because really we need to be way more basic and general to start out. Some people are given the gift and, have godlike aim the first time they touch a game. Others practice daily for hours and hours and hours just to be as good as a pro. Now, whether you're naturally gifted or you played the game for a long time, both have to practice to get the aim they want. And the best way to get pro aim is to practice daily. Now, you can set your own schedule up, but today I'm going to suggest you guys and really just recommend a schedule to practice with daily that should and hopefully will improve your aim. Now, this will probably take some time. It doesn't happen like that automatically. It doesn't happen overnight. It will take some time for your aim to go from just your average gamer to a pro. But if you guys do everything I say in this video, hopefully you too can aim like a pro. And just one quick thing here, this video is directed towards the mobile community and more specifically towards Critical Ops. However, you could use this schedule in other mobile games as well, and even on PC, there are other apps and stuff you can do on PC to train your aim and stuff like that, obviously. So this video wouldn't be as helpful for PC, it's very helpful for mobile gamers, but I hope you guys do enjoy this either way, and let's get into part 1. Now, part of aim is sensitivity, so this will serve as part 1. Having the perfect sense doesn't really exist, and using a pro player's settings and sense doesn't really work. I also recommend you use the settings and sense that you are comfortable with. This could be a high sense or a low sense. It really doesn't matter. The only difference in a high or low sense is how you play the game. For example, if you are an entry fragger, you may want a high sense to flick very fast. Same thing with an AWP, you might want a high sense to be able to flick and hit a shot and react. However, if you're a support player, you may want a slower sense so you can more accurately place your crosshair to clear an angle or to get somebody's trade. It's also easier to set up utility with a slower sense, which is something I found over the years. Sometimes you have a fast sense, you can't quite put your crosshair in the exact spot that you need to be placing your crosshair in to throw a smoke grenade to set up a smoke. And if you have a slower sense, it's a lot easier. You can just go right to that same spot. So in the end, while your sense can affect how you play, it won't affect whether your aim can be as good as a pro or just an average Joe aim. Part 2 will consist of how to practice and improve your aim. There's no better way to get better at anything you do than to practice. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to suggest a schedule that you can follow as strictly or as loosely as you wish. You can even custom the schedule to fit how you want to play. Your schedule will be daily, and the reason I say this is if you guys do this every single day, your aim will improve, and if you miss days, it's not going to hurt your aim's not going to go back down, but it means that it will take longer for your aim to get where you want it to be. So within this part, which is going to be the schedule, I'm going to have basically 4 different letters, which will represent one part of each of the practice schedule. The first part, part A, is going to be 3D Aim Trainer. Now, I mentioned this one before in my last How to Aim Like a Pro video. 3D Aim Trainer is a free app that lets you customize your settings and go into different FPS game modes that will help you practice your accuracy, reactions, flicks, and so much more. The best game mode in 3D Aim Trainer that I found to be the most effective is Goalkeeper. This game mode will not only test your flicks and your accuracy, but also your reaction. The balls will move at different speeds towards you. The goal is to shoot each ball before it crosses the orange line. I recommend you practice this daily for anywhere between 20 minutes to an hour. The length is not important as much as the quality and consistency. If you begin to consistently complete this game mode, or any game mode in 3D Aim Trainer, go from easy to medium and so on. When you consistently beat each difficulty flawlessly and at the most accurate as possible, this means your aim has improved. Now in this 20 minutes to an hour segment that you are on 3D Aim Trainer, you can try different game modes besides Goalkeeper. Each one can practice certain stuff, so I highly recommend that you use this 60 minutes as a very effective part of your practice. So I failed to address this in my last video, so I want to make it clear on this one. This is a good example of how to transfer your settings from Critical Ops to 3D Aim Trainer. The aim acceleration and sensitivity in Aim Trainer is very, very fast compared to C-Ops, so you're going to want to lower it by almost 3 in your sense, and probably maybe 0.1 on your aim excel. Now part B of this practice is going to be back on Critical Ops, or whatever the main game you are trying to get better aim at. In terms of Critical Ops, you're going to go into a practice mode. This means that you will have the bots. You want to select the easy difficulty on the bots and the max number of bots. I recommend hosting the map as bout. So now you can one-tap with whichever gun you choose. You can choose Deagle, you can choose an AK, you can choose an SG, you can switch guns. I recommend doing this for 8 to 60 minutes, which means you're going to be doing it for 1 or 2 games. After you finish this, stay on easy mode and do the same thing, 1 or 2 games, 8 to 16 minutes, but this time you're going to be spraying with guns and practicing your recoil and that kind of stuff. It may be helpful to learn the recoil patterns, which I can make another video on the recoil patterns of certain guns if you guys would like that in the future. Now for part C, you're going to rinse and repeat the previous step. This time though, we're going to be on the hardest mode for the bots. This means that the bots are going to be shooting super fast and super quick reactions at you, which means your reaction is going to have to be even faster. Your aim will have to be even better. So this may not be helpful at first to go straight to hard. You can take your time with this step and do medium first and then the hardest mode of bots, or whatever you feel is best, but you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 8 to 60 minutes, 1 taps only, and then 8 to 60 minutes spray only, and then once you're finished with this, which could approximately take anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour, you need to move on to the final part, which is part D. The final part is going to be TDMs. So once you finish, your bot training and your 3D Aim Trainer, this means you're ready for the real people. And so TDMs, the cool thing about it is sometimes you have pro players in your lobby and sometimes you have ops. Not everybody's going to be the same. Not every TDM is going to be the same. So I recommend you just take another 16 to 30 minutes, which is maybe like 2 or 3, maybe 4 games maximum. Just to go in a TDM, you can practice your 1-taps, you can practice your sprays, whatever you feel you need to practice the most, whatever you think you need to practice from the previous segments the most, and this is going to be your daily training each and every day. Now I'll list all the steps right now on screen for a couple seconds here, so you guys can see it all together, and if you want to take a screenshot, and this will be your practice schedule. So in total, this could take anywhere between 68 to 156 minutes a day, which means this could be 1 to 3 hours a day of practice. Aim is just a part of being a pro player. There's other things that you need to learn just besides aiming. There's game sense, there's game knowledge, consistency, supporting, utility usage, trade fragging, teammates, playing with teammates, playing for your team, communication with your team. There's so many different things here that consist of being a pro player in a game. So aim is just a part of it. And that's it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and leave me comments down below how this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below and I will respond as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome day. Peace out.